They say the era of pure performance sedans is over. They say weight has won. Electronics have softened the soul. And true driver's cars no longer exist. But the moment the 2026 BMW M5 wakes up, all of that noise disappears. This is not just a new M5. This is a statement, a warning, a reminder that some legends don't fade quietly. They evolve, and they come back stronger than ever. Before we go any further, if you enjoy luxury cars that blend power, technology, and real emotion, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Elite Auto. It helps the channel grow, and it ensures you never miss the latest elite machines coming out of the USA and beyond. The 2026 BMW M5, known internally as the G90, arrives with a reputation heavier than its own curb weight. This is a car that carries decades of expectation, and somehow it doesn't flinch. Underneath its muscular body lives a story that starts on the Autobahn, where speed is not a flex, but a language. In another life, this machine was known as Drita, the rocket, and that name still fits. Power flows through this car like electricity through copper. A twin-turbocharged V8 works together with an electric motor, creating a plug-in hybrid system that produces a staggering 717 horsepower. This isn't power for drama. This is power with purpose. Press the accelerator, and the M5 moves with authority, not chaos. 0 to 60 happens in just 2.9 seconds. And it does so with the kind of confidence that makes it feel effortless. What's shocking is not just how fast it is, but how controlled it feels doing it. This car weighs close to 5,400 pounds, yet it refuses to behave like something that heavy. Through corners, the M5 doesn't fight physics. It negotiates with it. BMW's iDrive all-wheel drive system constantly reads the road, your inputs, and the limits of traction, adjusting power distribution in milliseconds. This isn't just grip. This is intelligence in motion. From the outside, the 2026 M5 looks serious. Wide stance, clean aggression, no unnecessary drama. It doesn't scream for attention, but it commands it anyway. The design says this car knows exactly what it is, and it doesn't need to explain itself. It's executive when parked, intimidating when moving, and unforgettable when it disappears into the distance. Step inside, and the personality shifts again. The cabin is luxury first, without apology. Premium leather, ambient lighting, advanced displays, and materials that feel crafted, not assembled. You get heated and ventilated seats, massage functions, gesture controls, and a digital environment that feels more like a high-end lounge than a performance car. And that's where people get it wrong. Because while this interior whispers comfort, the car itself is always listening, always waiting. Young drivers see for doors and assume compromise. They think family sedan. Then turn 3 arrives, and the M5 passes them on the outside. Calm, composed, and devastatingly quick. Respect follows immediately. This is the paradox of the M5. It plays to roles without conflict. On Monday morning, it's quiet, smooth, and refined enough for school runs, traffic, and long commutes. On Saturday, it transforms into something far more serious. Steering tightens, suspension firms, exhaust note deepens, and suddenly, you're not commuting anymore. You're hunting lap times. BMW didn't build this car to choose sides. They built it to erase the argument entirely. Luxury or performance, comfort or speed, practical or pure. The 2026 M5 refuses to pick one because it doesn't have to. This car proves that technology, when used correctly, doesn't remove emotion. it amplifies it. Even the hybrid system isn't about saving fuel alone. It sharpens throttle response. It fills gaps in power delivery. It makes the V8 feel even more immediate. This is electrification done the M way, not to replace character, but to sharpen it. And that's why the M5 still matters. In a world rushing towards silence and simplicity, this car embraces complexity and turns it into art. Some call it German over-engineering. Others call it unnecessary. The M5 calls it refusing to compromise. At Elite Auto, we don't just look at numbers or trends. We look at how a car makes you feel. And the 2026 BMW M5 feels complete. It feels confident in its identity. It knows it doesn't need to prove anything, because every detail already does. So now I want to hear from you. Would you choose the new M5 over its rivals? Do you think this is the perfect balance of luxury and performance? Or is it too much car for the real world? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because your opinions drive this channel forward. If you enjoyed this deep dive, share this video with someone who loves high-performance luxury cars as much as you do. And stay tuned to Elite Auto, because the next generation of elite machines is just getting started.